Alrighty, it's Wednesday, Thursday. What the heck day is it? I don't even know. That's terrible. It's been a rough morning. I kind of look like it's been a rough morning now that I look at myself, but that's all right. We're gonna push on through this one and try it out. I mean, we're already here, so how's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning. Hey, Katrina, good to see you. It's Thursday. Thank you. I got up this morning and I just almost seriously was just like, I quit. But I don't quit, so. Um, so I leave the house finally after struggling and grabbing the dogs and just having a really hard time this morning. And I noticed my phone is not really working. So I'm like, what is the problem? I'm like turning the phone off, turning it back on. I'm one of those people. I'm a little bit addicted to the phone. Acceptance is the first step, right? Yeah, I'm a little bit addicted. And so the phone's not working. So I'm driving into work like halfway panicking, like, why is my phone not working? So then I remembered that I had a text message that said something about my auto renew or something. I'm like, Jesus, my phone is not on. It's been probably about a decade or two since I've not had a working cell phone. So I'm like, how do we fix that? Like, do I need to go to 7-Eleven? Because I have Straight Talk and it's like, it's not a prepay plan, but it's not like Verizon. So it's like, I can get a card or I can go to Walmart. And I'm like, is Walmart even open at 6 o'clock? Like, that was literally my thought process. Pure panic. And so, luckily, my first thing every morning to do was to go to Starbucks because, I have an addiction there also. Dang. I have an addictive personality, maybe. Wow, I didn't even realize I was addicted to that too. So then we're in the Starbucks line and I'm like, Wi-Fi, Starbucks has Wi-Fi. So then I get on my phone and usually I have my order pulled up. Usually I have my stuff already to go. I'm just telling them I'm here. Hey, Ivana. Yes, good to see you. Good morning. Nice to see you again. I know you know what my order is. Make sure you get it right this time. That kind of thing. But today it was like, hi, I'd like to order. And I'm like, what do I order? What is that called? And so then I'm like, Wi-Fi, thank God. So the lady's like, because when you don't have it already ordered, it takes them a minute to make it because they're making it from the first step instead of like already have been known about it and made it already. And so I'm sitting in the drive-thru and she's like, sorry, it's just going to be another minute. And I'm like, no, take your time. Wi-Fi. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for Wi-Fi. So then I'm like frantically trying to figure out how to pay my bill. I mean, it's not just like a 611 and then you get your service back on. It's literally like go to this side online, then go to that side online, then to activate it, you got to hang up and then reboot your whole phone. I'm like, dear God, can I have a do-over? Can I start over? Vanessa says it says 35 people in chat and only 10 likes. Come on, you can do better than that. Thank you so much. I show 56 and 22 likes. You guys are awesome. That's at least almost half. We're getting there. It's a slow morning for all of us. I know it's a slow morning for me. Denise, good to see you this morning. Donna, Miss Kathy, good to see you. April P. Grandmammy, good to see you. I'm still looking for a new horse place. I can't believe I'm kind of so mad. I was so excited to go to the Equestrian Ranch. I don't know how to say that. I probably didn't say that right. God, it just feels like there's never enough time for everything. Like I have such a list and then I always get done with like one thing on my list. I hate that. I feel like there's never enough time. There's never enough opportunity. There's never the ability to actually fully complete anything. And it drives me nuts. 6524. Thank you, Juicer. I see 7931. So we're getting there, guys. Thank you so much. last night, man, we on Dolly Vision we did a live stream, and man, those dogs. That's why the baby gate was up. We hadn't gotten a new baby gate yet because we just haven't been using one. But there has to be like a solid structure on both sides to get the gate that I was about to get that has like the door opening, and it's like the walkway that we need gated is like halfway to a closet door. I don't know how to explain it. It's not a very good sturdy surface to have it like bolted to both sides. So I don't know. PJ, you should take a me day for you. Yeah, if only. If I took a me day, I would have a lost child, a lost man child, 2 lost dogs, lost people at work. And yeah, I mean, a me day would be amazing. I would love to get my hair done, my nails done. But then again, you know what? I'm not going to do my nails. I used to love getting my nails done. And all right, I'm just going to have a small rant because why not? We're going to talk about the deception detective and the deception deck that I actually have with me today. Hopefully I have enough time to do all that, but I'm going to have a small rant. Dolly was on a roll last night. Yeah. Everybody takes him so literally, and so I got kind of like, hello, don't make these people believe that you're actually like this big of a flip-flopper, because you know it's okay to change your mind. I think I'm getting ready to change my mind on my stance on Richard Allen, based on the deception detective deck. And yeah, so I mean, it's okay to change your mind. Like once you do your research and you start putting pieces together, and maybe you start thinking a different way, or once you discover a different part of the storyline that you didn't know, it's most certainly okay to change your mind. But he was just playing around last night, and a lot of people take him so literally and believe him such wholehearted like belief. It's crazy to me. I'm like, he's just being facetious. Like he's being a sarcastic smart ass. Like I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like, and then people are like, oh man, he's lying, or there's a difference between lying and trying to be a comedic genius. You know what I mean? So what's going on with Karen Reed case? I only got to see a little bit of it last night, saying that Karen Reed was framed. Lord Jesus. He was underlyingly making fun of some of the channels that actually truly have like Karen Reed groupies, I guess. But he was drinking the Kool-Aid. And then, so, he says that people that drink the Kool-Aid in Boston, Massachusetts, which is actually Canton, he says that they get brainwashed, basically. Grammy, too bad. Pungo Horse Rescue closed. They changed the name. That's why I called it the other name. I did my birthday fundraiser for them. I think I saw a therapeutic riding program in your area that might get Dolly. Send me that information, because I couldn't find a place that actually did riding. There was lessons, and I don't know if that's what really we need, but I mean, I guess we could. It'll happen. I promise you it's still going to happen. And I know at Busch Gardens, they have the horses. We actually spent a little bit of time talking to the lady with the horse, and we didn't go on the tour because it's like you have to sign up for it. And the paying part is no problem. We were going to pay for it and everything, but it was booked for the day. And I guess it's booked usually about a week ahead of time. And I didn't realize that. I thought you could just go there and just go see horses, but I guess not. So they have like a specific tour program. My husband listens while I watch, and he sits up in bed and says, wait, Dolly believes she's innocent? I can't sleep now. Oh no! He wasn't being serious. He was definitely not being serious. He actually thinks that she's a cheating sloozy, and he thinks that the people that support her drink Kool-Aid. And so he was drinking a Kool-Aid pouch. That's my daughter's, by the way. And he just was making a parody, a joke, or just some kind of satirical statement. I don't even know what to call it. But I know I had to explain it all to him. Oh, okay. So let me see if I can put this up. I actually got a small phone holder the other day, and funny story, he took it. So, well, he said he wanted it, and I just let him have it. Didn't bring it this morning, so I'm gonna have to figure it out on how to put this up so that I can open these and show you guys what this is about. All right. Sorry. Here we are. Let's see. Maybe this will help, or this. Let's see. How does this look? Does this look okay? Yeah, that looks, look at that. That works. Okay. So, the channel on YouTube is called The Deception Detective. And basically, what he claims is to be a statement analysis attorney or a professional. I don't know if I think he is an attorney. Huh. It's a good question. Anyways, he has certain methods that he uses, and it's not body language. So it's not just a basic, oh, you're looking to the right or the left. And you know what? I watched back my video. I usually hate watching my videos. I'll skim through it just to make sure that it plays okay and that it looks okay, like I'm not distorted or something. But I don't like watching my video. And when I was watching my video yesterday, while I was talking, you could really tell that I kind of look up and look to the left. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, the body analysis people are probably going to think I'm some kind of liar, McLiar face, because it looks like I'm basically like the deception thing with body language. I think it's actually flawed. The process isn't really 100%, because if you don't know my baseline and you don't know what I do all day, every day, or why I'm doing it, it's hard to determine that, you know, I'm lying because I'm looking up to the left. Honestly, I don't like looking at myself while I'm talking to you guys. And so a lot of times I'll be just sitting here talking. If I'm not actually reading the comment, I'm just talking and just kind of looking away, because it's like I don't feel comfortable looking at myself while I'm talking. It's weird. But the Deception Detective doesn't actually follow the body language portion. I paid for 2 tickets to Busch Gardens horse meet, but I'd rather see a place where Dolly can get on the horse. Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna go. And I have that. I remember you definitely paid for us to go, and we're going. It's just, Jesus, I feel like we just are always running, whether it's something with my kid, something with my man kid. I call him my man kid, or my dogs, or my work, or, you know. But well, we're definitely, that's one of the bucket list things, is that we're gonna go ride horses at that place. I don't know if you saw it on the website. They had a horse. It was an Arabian. Her name was, I think, Arendelle, something with an A. She got spooked in the back of the trails when I was back there one time, because I rode there at that place that I showed you. The horses there were all rescue, and they had a couple that were always really friendly. So they just let, you know, people come in, and if you scoop the poop and help the hay feed and clean the stalls or whatever, they'll let you actually ride the horses, which is what I did a handful of times. But the Arabian, Arendelle, I think her name was, she got spooked. In the back of the trail, there was a person walking all of a sudden, and it was kind of like the back of their property, so I never really saw a person before. And she kind of like bucked and got on the 2 feet or whatever. I'm not proper horse talk trained, so I don't know what the actual word is, but I slid off the horse, and I got right back on it. But I didn't want to tell him that story before we went and had another story. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys that story. My main reverse skinny lesbian Dulette Running Man. Awesome. I love that for you. That's me all day. I know someone with a horse farm, but I could never even get on the horse every time I tried. Really? Hey, True Texan. Good to see you. I was a farm kid, started riding horses when I was 5. That is awesome. I bet you lived a pleasant, happy life. That's just great. I'm shuffling the deck like we're going to go through a deck of cards. Horse stories are the best. It will be funny to see Cowboy Dolly get on a horse. Yeah, I agree. It's funny because I sometimes think that he's scared of everything, but then watching him run into the freaking accident scene that's over here, That's why I look this way. But watching him just run into action when the accident happened was just like, are you really scared of everything? Because it doesn't seem that way. You know what I mean? So the reason why I was wanting to bring up, these are the Deception Detective cards. This Deception Detective has a deception deck. They're a bit pricey, but they're worth it to me. Did the turtle I found make it to you yet? No. I checked this morning. I checked the box this morning and didn't have anything in it. So I had to drop off a bunch of boxes. I packed 4 or 5 mystery boxes last night, and I had to drop them off at the post box. And I checked our box, so there was nothing there. You guys were funny last night. Yeah, the dogs really kind of messed it up. We're gonna have to put them in their kennels when we go live, because it's hard to stay on task as it is, and they basically just they weren't having it. And then with Wrangler, he thinks he's the star of the show. Like, I used to do YouTube before I met Dolly Vision, and we would just talk about, just cut it up with a bunch of girls, and it would kind of just be drama, reality TV, gossip, kind of basically just all of it. And he would sit on my lap as a little dog, and he really, I think, thinks that like he's the star of the show. So he gets up on my lap last night, and he's literally falling asleep. And for those of you guys that know Dolly Vision, he's got a soothing voice. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I used to go to sleep to him talking, and I would just fall asleep for some reason, but the dog was definitely falling asleep. Thank you, Denise. Thanks for getting mystery boxes from us. It's really important to me because, like I said before, I have fun making those. It's like, I've always loved getting mystery boxes or mystery options whenever there is one and I have the money to get stuff, you know. It's always like the best to get the mystery option, especially like with Jeffree Star. He does mystery boxes, and so that's kind of my inspiration on it. I love getting stuff for the mystery boxes because we'll be out at like a random place, and I'm like, I gotta get stuff to put in my mystery box, and he'll be like, you're just buying that for you. And sometimes it will be like, I'll get a couple of the items that are in the stuff that's for the mystery boxes, but most of the time I'll probably like usually get 1 or 2 things, and it's just like, yeah, it's for the mystery boxes. Dolly acted on impulse to help that man out. He didn't have time to think. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's exactly it. That's how I was. When I was an EMT, I would usually not have time to think, because I used to have really bad anxiety, and I know he's got moments where he's got anxiety. And so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, because, you know, when I don't have time to stop and worry about something, I'm okay doing it and pretty good at doing it. So anyways, I love the mystery box I got months ago. I'm wearing the nice warm socks that were included in mine. Yeah, I love socks. It's like, I have certain things that I don't obsess over, but I over purchase, like pens. And I'm going to show you guys, just because I said that now. I have a problem with pens. Like, I need to go to AA. We should started this with, hi, my name is PJ and I have a problem. I have a pen addiction. But socks, magnets, socks, pens. Let's see. There's a handful of things. But I basically, yeah, you'll always get socks from me. Socks, pens, stickers. Yes. See, you guys know me so well. Stickers, definitely stickers. That's funny you say that, because I literally just got a bunch of stuff from Temu, and I counted it because I just was putting stuff in my cart, and that's not where the box stuff comes from, but that's where I get my stickers. And when I counted how many stickers I got, it was like 1,852. And there was like one that had 102. It was a pack of stickers. That was 102 of them. So like 1,852 stickers is what I got. But I usually, when I send all of the packages out for Dolly Vision on the site, it's, there's like a little baggie, usually. There's a little card like, remember to hug your, whatever. It's like usually a mushy little card with some kind of saying. I'm not a very mushy person, so I say mushy, but it's sweet. It's like, remember to be kind to yourself or something. I don't know. And, or a pocket hug. But it's got either a little teeny tiny turtle, and for a while I had 5 different colors, and then there were the solid green ones, and or little cones for cone capone. But I think we're kind of, we're staging out of that. We're walking out of that stage of the cones. So I don't know how much longer we'll have the little cones. I saved a couple because I think everything that's like little is cute. I don't know, but it's my thing. I like little stuff. My kid, now that I think about it, I passed off so many qualities and traits to my child that I didn't even realize I passed off. Like, she used to be little and have little toys. But I don't mean just, oh, Barbie dolls, and I call that little. It's like she used to have the little, not the Shopimals, but they were little squishy toys. They came in like a ball like that you would get out of a vending machine, but they just came all as a set. And they were little teeny tiny, like little squishies. But she would walk around and she would always have to have like little toys with her wherever she went. So I guess we're a lot alike. Anyways, I'm never going to get to what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm the same way. Addiction to school supplies, pens. Same with my brother. All right, let me show you guys. Because I mean, I don't think you understand addiction with pens. And then we're gonna get to the deception deck. Even though, you know, I'm very limited on time, so I'm trying to get everything out as I can. And so here, the pen addiction. Okay, let me show you. See this, you guys? Yep, I'm homeless. I have certain types of pens. So when I find something that I really love, I feel the need to buy like 15 of it. It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. It's nonsensical. It's unnecessary. I'm definitely not a millionaire, so I have no business. But yeah. There's just a small pile of them, and I'm gonna get the ones out that I like, because recently I found a couple that are like my absolute favorite. And yeah, my daughter has some of those. She still has toys. Yeah, I have some of my kids' toys when she was little too. You're hilarious. You know, I have my moments. All right, let's see. Oh, and these are my hair sticks, which I need for Lisa to get a hold of me, and I need a personal video tutorial on how to do space buns, because I tried so hard. It's not as easy, and she makes it look like it's freaking amazing. Easy. It looks amazing, and it looks fun, and it looks like she does it with ease, and I don't. So look, I mean, see, watch. And I actually, how many people, put one in the chat if you would be interested, but this is something Donna Clark made for us when we went to Crime Con last year. These are Dolly Vision at Crime Con pens, and then it has the buydollysoap.com underneath it. I was thinking about making just Dolly Vision buydollysoap.com pens. I don't know if it would just be like a giveaway. They're a little bit expensive for a giveaway, because I looked on the pens.com website. And if anybody has any other contacts to make pens, I would love to get that information, because I've been really thinking about it. If you would buy pens, or if you would want pens, please put one in the chat so I can kind of get an idea, so I can convince him, because he's not so into pens. He likes pens, but he's not like, oh my God, I have to have 500 million of them. I love hair sticks. I can't do a ponytail with that. This time it hurts my head. I love those pens. I have them to promote my message business. Yeah, me too. They're really good pens. And then it has the little stylus on the end. Hey, Miss Margaret. So yeah, we're still finding pens. I'm looking for a specific one. And here's a pink one of it. Pink. This is a how do you say this? Swarovski crystal pen that Turtle Gang got me when we were in Vegas. I love pens. It's one of the really, really fancy ones that I love. Oh, and Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, if you see this, you were blocked somehow on Dolly Vision. We got it taken care of. I'm sorry about that it took so long, but you're definitely not blocked anymore. And also, somebody said on my comments that they were blocked also. The account was blank something, and it had a little picture of a snail. You're also unblocked. But Pooh Bear sent us a pen or two. I think I got two and he got two. And this one is mine. And it is so cute. Everybody at work always comments on how much they love it. It's super cute. This has got a little turtle on it. Love it. I love pens. My hubby makes wood pens and I'll engrave it. Wow, that's awesome. And see, speaking of, here's my sticker pile. I mean, I don't need stickers in here. I don't know why I have stickers in here. It really makes no sense. But they're in here. Here's one of my other... I dropped my hair stick. I'll have to get that. Or I'll step on it and forget it's there. I'm never going to get to talk about my deception deck. I'm going to have to change the title of this video. But yeah, this is, I think from The Shining. Yeah. These, and I don't know where the other one is. That's what drives me mad whenever I lose one of a set. Another pen that I got from Jean Turtle Gang. It's from Vegas. And then I got this pen. It's supposed to be able to write upside down in space. It's like an anti-gravity pen, maybe. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I like, hi, my name is Savannah and I have a problem, basically. And now I don't even know why I pulled these out for you guys. I really just all over the place. I'm all over the place. So basically what I wanted to say overall in a small short paragraph that I just gave y'all is that Richard Allen might be guilty. And that was inspired from our little video we did yesterday, which again the dogs kind of took over. But he doesn't really think Karen Reed is innocent. I do have ADD. You're right, crack is whack. And crack is whack. So don't do crack. Let's see. These two cards are bibliography cards. One, Donna is selling pens, PJ. I know, I saw. I was talking to her a little bit about what printer she needed to print her stuff with for shipping. And she sent me a couple of pictures, and I was just thinking how I needed some. And then I was like listening or reading what she was saying, and she was saying how she got orders and she was trying to write out hand shipping labels. And so I was going to give her a little bit of time, but we might need some pens for the store. We might need to do like a bulk order, or we need something, because you know I have a pen problem. But Richard Allen, I'm gonna retitle the video. He might not be innocent, and actually I don't feel I ever said he was innocent. I just felt that I couldn't convict based on what we knew so far. But honestly, I don't know what the jury saw. If the jury saw something that made them convict him, maybe there's more to it than we're aware of. And that's why I actually feel the case in Delphi and Richard Allen was not publicly portrayed correctly because of the secrecy. I think that we, the people, deserve to know more than we were given. Because it's such a serious case, such a serious charge, I feel that we were, as the public, not that we're in Indiana necessarily, or that we were privy to the case details to the T. Like, we don't need to have every single piece of information. But I don't feel it was right that Richard Allen was tried behind a veiled curtain, basically. And so they did mistreat him. We were discussing this a little bit yesterday on the Dolly Vision show, how if he was not guilty or if he was not charged, that he would have had a civil action lawsuit against the state of Indiana. And I'm thinking now it's like he can't have that because he's been convicted. But what if he was wrongfully convicted? I mean, there's people that spend years in jail and then eventually get freed due to new evidence or new technology, and then they're just supposed to go out and live their life as if nothing happened. I don't know. You can find companies that customize and wholesale pens for businesses. Yeah, that's actually, it was pens.com that I looked at. It's a little bit expensive for them to just be giveaway pens, but I don't know that people would want to buy them. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that. That's just been my long time hope in the future to get some type of pens for the business. But I haven't been able to convince him as that yet. And I know Donna actually got those pens for us for CrimeCon. So, and you can find, let's see, I just read that comment, sorry. I'm sure Temu has pens. I don't typically buy pens from Temu. I mainly go to Temu for stickers. Kathy Allen can probably file a civil case still. You're right. But Kathy Allen, yeah, could file. So getting back to the Deception Detective, if you guys haven't checked him out, he's on YouTube, and this is his deception deck. It's hard to kind of maneuver if you don't have it in order, and I don't have it in order, so I can't really pull out the card that I'm looking for. And I've been shuffling it this whole time I've been sitting here talking to you guys, which that doesn't help. I'm like shuffling it like we're about to deal the cards. But the reason that he always said, from like the first video he did on Delphi and Richard Allen, he said that he believed he was guilty is based on what the lawyer interview stated about Richard Allen. And one of the deception detective hacks or tricks to determine whether or not somebody is guilty or innocent is whether they know what happened. Basically, and this applies for Karen Reed, this applies for Richard Allen, this applies for, I can't think of a different one. Basically, if a defendant is accused of committing a crime they did not do, they're not going to know what happened. This can be considered with Summer Wells, Michael Monkey Vaughn's mom, Brandy, when she told the story of what could have happened or where is he or what could have happened to Michael. For a while there in the beginning, she didn't have any clue. So when she was asked, she would respond and say, I don't know. He could have done this. He could have done that. He may have gone there. He might have walked out. He might have been, the difference between that response and a response of the defendants for Richard Allen is Odinist did it. And so when, according to the deception deck, from my perception and my interpretation of his cards and his practices, he claims that if a defendant is guilty, they're more likely to have an explanation or a different story to give you in the situation. And he always says that whenever one of his little marks checks off, like whether or not it's a yes or no, he puts a poker chip on it. And then the more that you have, the more likely it is that the story is true or false. So with this case, with Delphi, his attorneys came out and spun this whole storyline of, oh, the Odinist did it. And they were able to name all the people. They were able to put them in certain places and kind of point the finger over there at them instead of their suspect that they had in custody. Same thing with Karen Reed. Instantly, she's telling everybody he's dead. And that's another thing. You don't... Like, I always put myself in the person's shoes. So, like, let's say I'm Karen Reed, and let's say I am accused of running over my boyfriend, which right now it's Dolly Vision. how I feel about him and our relationship and everything. I couldn't imagine that happening, and we don't really drink or go to parties or, you know, do that type of thing. But let's just say, hypothetically, I would never be able to imagine being in a situation and then getting to the hospital that day, right after the incident, and then screaming out of my room that I was in, "He's dead. Oh my God, is he dead?" And then saying to my parents in the middle of the night, "John's dead," or "I think he's dead." And then telling the Brian Higgins guy that she supposedly had a flirting relationship, and then they made out at John's house, that he's dead. Technically, before he was even really pronounced dead, she told John's brother and sister-in-law that he was dead. It's like, you're not supposed to know that kind of thing. And as me, as a person, if I'm trying to imagine myself in her state, in her position, I would want that to be the last thing that somebody told me or that confirmed for me. So I would most likely be saying, "He's not dead, he's not dead, don't tell me he's dead," when somebody would be telling me he is. So the prison guards had Odin's patches and tattoos. Two things can be true at the same time. So if the prison guards were wearing those things, and if the prison guards were in fact mistreating Richard Allen, and if, you know, they did coerce him into a confession, it's not very likely that 2 and 2 would come together that way to where the defense would be able to present the case the way that they did. It's hard to explain. I'll have to do a stream where I can have actual time and where I could write out notes so that I can follow, so that my ADD isn't taking over the entire stream. And now it's 7:23 and I gotta get into work before I'm late. She was worried that it was hit by a plow. He would not be my first thought if my boyfriend wasn't answering my phone call. Exactly. And then she really messed up when she did that Dateline episode, which, it's funny how people become careless when they get a spot of fame. She couldn't help herself but to talk on the internet and on the television. And she said, what if I clipped him and in his drunken stupor, he just fell out and wasn't able to come back too? So that's not really the exact words she says. I'm just paraphrasing. But basically, she says on Dateline, what if I had clipped him and he in his drunken state, which is victim blaming. That's one of the cards. It's like she's telling everybody that, you know, I might have possibly just tapped him just a little bit. And then if I had, and he just was so drunk that he just fell to the ground because I just lightly tapped him, he could have just been left there and me unconsciously just leave him there, is what she said. And there's people that are just booing his mama on her behalf. And she's basically told you guys right here that, you know, she basically said she did it. What if I tapped him? I would never. That's what I mean. Like, if it was me, there's no way in hell. What if I tapped him? Nope. Because if I did, I would be out in my car running to make sure if he's okay. Like, me and Dolly have this relationship, and I hate calling him Dolly. It just sounds silly. Jimmy. And it's like a love-hate, but no hate really ever. I would love to push him off a cliff when he annoys me, and then I would literally be running as fast as I could to the bottom of the cliff to catch him. So there's no way in hell that I would ever clip him and leave him to die. Like, she did that, man. She knows she did it. Her conscience has to be eating her alive. And the people that are really, really like Team Karen Reed, I just tried to reason with yourself and see why you're doing that. I have members, KP. It's got an option somewhere. I just don't know how to get it to you right now. And now that it's 7:26, I'm going to be running inside after I put my pens away because I need them with me, you know? It's an unreasonable obsession. Lori, I accidentally put type 2 GGs on. My apologies for misspelling your name. Oh, that's all right. Thank you, Kimberly. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. It really helps. It really helps to kind of just talk this through. Hey, Nina, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. I thought I wasn't going to make it this morning because my phone was off. And then I did all that freaking motion to get it to work. And now I'm here. And now I got 3 minutes to go inside. Like, I literally do this every morning. And then I tell myself, I'm like, I'm going to get off at 7:25 max. And then here it is, 7:27. And I'm like, gotta go, gotta run. You guys have a great rest of your day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. And I'm just dropping everything. Catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Try to be kind to somebody. It's not hard, but it's definitely easier to be mean. Try not to be. Bicycle.